With so much to do in so little time, it's important for us to block out time to achieve the goals we set for ourselves, which opens doors that might otherwise have always been closed, to help build inner confidence and make us overall better people. This productivity hack that I'm about to show you is so important, especially if you have ADHD. I do, and sometimes I can't do any work without it. I'm talking about the Pomodoro Technique. For those of you who don't know, the Pomodoro Technique is when you turn on a timer for a specific amount of time and you only focus on one task during that allotted time, no distractions, just pure work. For example, you could read a book, work on a video, or study. And if you think about other tasks you need to do and stuff you don't want to forget, you can write them down for a second, but don't actually work on any of this stuff until afterwards. In fact, I would argue that you just ignore it and move on, because if it is important, then you'll remember it again. Or you'll just do it once the timer is up. And then of course, you'll set a small timer just to take a break, and then you'll do the same thing again if you have more work that needs to be done on that task. Generally, it's about 25 minutes of work, 5-minute break, and then you keep cycling through that until you feel like you've done enough. Generally, after 2 to 3, people take a longer break, or they're just done with that work. This technique helps most when you're dreading doing something, or you have any resistance towards doing that task. You could just be sleepy, tired, confused on how to do it, or just it's gonna suck while you do it, or it's just gonna be really difficult for you to do. The fact that you promised yourself to do X within a certain amount of time, Y, no matter how much you get done or how bad you are at it, is enough for most people to actually end up doing the task. For people with ADHD like I do, it's kind of the only thing that gets me to actually start doing the task. I won't get into the details here, but people with ADHD like me suffer from executive dysfunction, as well as a very skewed sense of time. And having this technique solves a lot of these problems. Now, the origin of the name comes from the tomato timers that you would see in the kitchens long ago. Pomodoro means tomato in Italian, I believe. These timers were, of course, used to time food when cooking. I guess people used these timers at the start of this technique and the name just stuck. You can make the timers however long you want. I generally do 30 minutes of work and then a 10-minute break. That gives me enough time to stretch, grab a snack, yada yada. The most popular is though 25 minutes and then a 5-minute break, which makes sense, 30-minute blocks. You can also find YouTube videos that are kind of study with me, which are videos of people doing work to a Pomodoro timer. I like doing from time to time because it makes me feel like I have someone next to me doing work, and that gives me more motivation to do the work as well, especially when it's like a practice session or just studying. Now, it's really important to make the length of time something that you can manage. Like, if you can only realistically do 5 minutes of something, then set a timer for 5 minutes of it. People can say that they're gonna do like a 3-hour session and then take like an hour break, but most likely you're not gonna do that, Like, the point of the Pomodoro session is for you to be laser focused on that task and get as much done as you can. That is the key. And a 3-hour length of time, you're gonna lose focus, you're gonna not wanna do it. So be realistic with this, please. It's only here to help you. This isn't a technique used to fight how long you can stay on task. The technique was made to help you stay on task. It's supposed to assist you, not be a challenge. I have noticed that when I do Pomodoro, I slip into the flow state a lot, which means I do 30 minutes, I hit the alarm, but then I just do another 30 minutes. I don't take the break, or I just stop the alarm and I end up just doing it for hours, whatever the task is. And that's a nice little hack for you, because I know that I would have never done that thing unless I started the timer. I'm actually using the technique right now making this video. I have 30 minutes and 10-minute breaks. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you got something out of this video. I'm really trying to be more consistent with my videos and trying to get better each and every time. You might not see the improvements, but they are there. Whether it's just productivity-wise, the faster I do it, whether it's just the efficiency of how I do it, or learning a new technique or a new thing about it, I am trying to get better each and every time. If you want to see more, you can subscribe and check out my channel. And don't forget to take care of yourself, okay? I'll see you next time.